Hey guys, it's me Kiana and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be doing my Crown of Midnight book talk. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. As you all know, I am currently doing a reread of all of the Throne of Glass books, and I am slowly all tabbing them up and doing a video about them, and they will all be in their categories. So after this video is published, I am going to be putting my Throne of Glass talk and this talk all in a playlist, and whenever I do another one, you know, it'll always be linked there or here, whatever it is for you guys who want to see my other ones. So Crown of Midnight has always been, as I have read only up to Queen of Shadows before, been my favorite book. I love Crown of Midnight, I love Selena Salvadorian, and I love everything that has happened here except a certain parts. So for those who don't know how I do my book talks, I do my favorite character, my least favorite character, my rating, would I recommend this, a favorite quote, and a couple other stuff. But that is not how I'm going to do these, whatever. So I did tab them up, and every time it means a different thing. Yellow was sarcasm, purple was history of the world, dark purple was friends moments, pink was flirting, blue was sad moments, red badass moments, and orange was Selena's history. You can see towards the end we had a lot of blue, a lot of sad stuff. So my least favorite character, sad to say, was Nahima, because what she has done to Selena. You know, she hid everything from her, hid and lied to her that she was talking to the rebels, that she was in charge of the rebels. And I honestly hated that. Like, if that's your true ride or die friend, you never leave them out of the dark no matter what. My favorite character had to go between Dorian and Selena, because, you know, after everything happened, we all know Selena attacks Chael. But Dorian was the one that she went to when she wanted to talk about everything. And I do appreciate that from Dorian, because she loved Chael. She loved him, and she opened her heart to what happened to Sam. And that was the first time in a really long time that she has ever spoken about what happened to him. So it is a tie between Chael and Nahima for my least favorite characters. Dorian and Selena, but I think it's more Dorian that is my favorite character out of all. A lot of people say that Selena is not an assassin, and I am sorry, you're wrong. Do I need to bring up Archer Flynn? That happened. Let's look this up. Look. Looky. Look. She says that on page 386, she said he had destroyed everything. He had Nahima assassinated, had manipulated them both, had used Nahima's death to drive a wedge between her and Chael, all in the name of power and revenge. She would take him apart slowly. I know what you are, he said. She didn't know what Abraham, I think that's how you say it, had told him about her heritage. And she literally kills him. She guts him in the ribs up to his heart. She lets his blood soak her hair. If that's not a fucking assassin, then I don't know what the hell y'all think it is. But in my eyes, and always in my eyes, Selena Salvadorian will be an assassin. My favorite quote will be when Nahima was killed, and let's go to this. So part 2, when she finds Nahima, my favorite quote is on page 235 when she says, "You will never be my friend, you will always be my enemy." And she says that because she knows Chael had, like, you know, his parts in what happened with Nahima, and who can blame a girl for a guy who she has loved for a really long time to kill her friend and not tell her? Because, boy, I would have done worse than put those marks on your damn face. Yeah, okay. So, I love this freaking series. I have a lot of heart and soul. Like, I can tell you, when reading this and when it got to that part, I was bawling. And I was downstairs in my living room with my mom and my little sister, and my mom was like, "What are you crying for?" And I was like, "She died. I knew this was gonna happen, but why?" Like, I was literally in tears, like bawling, like I had just got my butt whooped. Yeah. what was my rating for this? My rating was, of course, a 5 out of 5 stars. This is my favorite book in the Throne of Glass series. Would I recommend? Hell yes, I would read again. This book I think is like a fantasy. I know it's a fantasy book. It is an amazing fantasy book. Yes, sometimes it has its flaws. Yes, sometimes she does write shit that. Yes, she writes some stuff that maybe you should have looked back and reread that to make sure it was okay. But I do recommend this. Pour your heart into your work. We're all gonna cry during some point in one of these books. So that is all for today on my Crown of Midnight book talk. I've always wanted to do that on my Crown of Midnight book talk. I cannot wait to do my Heir of Fire one because, you know, I'm already currently reading it. I'm 155 pages into it. I'm on chapter 20. I'm sorry if I sound congested. I don't feel good at the moment, but I still wanted to push through and record 2 videos. But that is all for today's video. I will be putting here 2 videos. Honestly feel that you guys should go check out. Don't forget that I post Mondays and Thursdays, and I'll be seeing you guys in November with my November wrap up. Bye guys.